2021, the penultimate day of April in TGIF. It is Friday in the greater Palm Springs area, where it is a crispy 98 degrees at 10 a.m. this morning. Glad to see everybody live chat check, and if you're just coming in, please hit the thumbs up button. A few things to go over this morning. Yeah, it was a hell of a day yesterday, and I really have to thank Community Cause down in Slab City for greasing the wheels and making a great visit. Hey, Olivia Fig Newton John, how are you? Good morning to you. Really, yeah, if you have coming in, hit the thumbs up button, please. I really have to thank Community Cause for rolling out the welcome mat for me in Slab City. Good morning, Goblin. Good morning. Yeah, you greased lately. Yeah. Hello. Good morning, Peter. Hey, Hot Frog. Good morning to you. As Hot Frog knows, it's going to be a crispy day today here in the desert country. Hello, Jennifer P. Good morning to you. Yeah, started my day. I guess I hit the road about 10 a.m. Ronnie, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Tattoo Crazy. Hey, MJ. How you doing, J Money? Good morning, Shimei, or I should say good afternoon. On the main streets of Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Can you do the arm thing? I don't know what the arm thing is. So, yeah, enjoying the trip. Has been good. Finally meeting Kaz for over 5 years. I've been a follower of his channel, and he's been a follower of mine. And when I was down in the desert in 2019, I didn't realize how close Texicali was. I didn't know how close Telexico was to Slab City. Good morning, Love Light. Good morning to you. We got Lucky Beans in the chat this morning. I didn't realize how close it was till I was driving down to Slab City yesterday, and I saw signs for Calexico like 67 miles ahead or something like that. Hey, Penny Pincher, Ronnie, good morning to you. So good to see everybody this morning. It's going to be crispy. It's 98 in the shade right now. I've got a pretty crispy ride coming up to Vegas. It's going to be over state roads, a lot of it from Palm Springs here. So hope I don't have any heating issues or anything like that. Can you do a review soon? A review on what? Was freaking out here. Worried about you? Yeah, Susie, I said in my post that I would be kind of signal challenged and everything down in Slab City. Oh, well, thank you, Tattoo. Probably got a little too much sun. No, I'm not doing nipple piercings, not my thing. So, no, I'm not going to have somebody stick a knitting needle through my nipple for something that nobody else will see. It ain't going to happen. So, can't wait to see the Slab City footage. I like Coswatch's channel from time to time. Sub to him. He's a very personable person. He knows everything about Slab City, which is a plus when you go in there. If you don't know anybody or you're just rolling in, it's going to be very hard to get the it's going to be very hard to have the full experience of the whole day. Yeah, Google Slab City. You'll find a lot of negative press about it, but Slab City is what you want to make it to be. Yeah, Community Cause. I call him the unofficial mayor of Slab City by the virtue of how long he's been there and in continuous residence. Lucky Beans, it's amazing that you should mention the water, because I was counting my water. I bought a 24 pack of water, and in the space of the 8 hours, I got there about noon and left about 8 p.m. because I was a little worried about the roads going up and down to not just Slab City, but down to Neyland, where you turn off for very rough roads down there. And I'm a little worried about my tires, my front steer tires, and the roads in Slab City are so rough. I mean, this is not the kind of how you doing, Nikki? Hey, Bean. This is not the vehicle that's built for off-roading, so my busiest day isn't as busy as your most kickback. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be kicking it back in Vegas, that's for sure, because I've got a lot of content I grabbed yesterday. It's going to be in a few different parts. My main thing was to thank you. Yeah, everybody treated me friendly. If you have an entree, and if you're not a dick, right? If you roll in with some respect and you're not waving the camera in everybody's face until people feel comfortable with you, and then they're all good about video, then it's a different story. But if you just go and waving the camera and, oh, this place is a shithole, and God, they should clean this place up, and these people are all renegades, they're all badasses here. Excuse me, allergies still down here. I guess it's palm trees, but good morning, Jody. How are you? Yeah, I'm getting some tan. I'm going to get more tan. Hi, Maggie. Let's get rid of Emerald Elephant. Have a good day, Emerald Elephant. Use one of your 50 other troll accounts to come in. I'm modding that myself. Got rid of that, so don't worry. I'm fine this morning. Handle it on my own. Just make sure you're on live chat. You have people that come in, they want to be disruptors. Generally, I just ignore them. My side chat takes care of the other. There's always a window liquor. Yeah, nice artwork at Slab City. Hi, Goldie. So I had the whole experience yesterday, and I was also fortunate enough to, well, let me tell you the way that the videos are going to come out, because there's going to be a series of them, and there'll also be some things interspersed in there, like this live stream. Good morning, Toy. Like this live stream and other things. You seem exhausted? No, I'm very, very rested. I went to bed about 1 o'clock and got up about 8:30 this morning, so I'm feeling really, really good. No, I'm not exhausted at all. I feel very well rested. It being in the heat may give that appearance of being a little bit of flush. So, being a little bit flush in the morning. First thing of interest, Kaz told me, I have the ride. Hey, Charles, good to see you. And Charles is a wonderful person I met here in Palm Springs. Was kind enough, one of the 3 people that I've met so far, Kaz, Charles Richardson, and of course High Watch down here. So very, very flattered that they took time to meet me. Didn't see Dog Lips, no, but I'll tear into that in a few minutes. And then I got to begin the sketch journey to Las Vegas from here. I'm hoping the roads are pretty decent, because Palm Springs is sort of out in the middle of nowhere, and then you got to cut up to Las Vegas. Kaz told me on the way to Slab City, stop at Bombay Beach, which is a blown out kind of beach community on the Salton Sea down there. So I rolled in there and I did a very short vignette for the end of part 1, which is the drive down to Slab City. You pass a lot of date palm trees, a lot of agricultural land that's really very productive for fresh vegetables and produce, especially winter vegetables. Hey, Kimia, how you doing? Yeah, the Salton Sea. Route 111, which is California State Route 111, runs right along the Salton Sea all the way down to Neyland and probably beyond. It's quite a sight, especially at sunsetting over the mountains in the Salton Sea. It's beautiful. Makes you think of the Mediterranean, huh? Yeah, I hear you. So that's going to be part one. And then part two is going to be rolling into Slab City. Of course, I stopped at, did some video at Salvation Mountain. Did you dip in the carpet at Hot Springs? No, I did not. No. Nope. Didn't do that down there. Nope, I probably should have. I felt like throwing myself in the canal. It was like 107 degrees down there, but it was tolerable. I drank 10 bottles of water yesterday. Yeah, Susie, it's a series of videos. So part one is the drive down and a little vignette in Bombay Beach, which is a blown out old beach community. Everything's, not everything, but a lot of stuff is sort of rotting and falling apart there. But it makes very interesting videography to go through that town. And I enjoyed doing that. Good morning, Sissy. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, 107. It was crispy. Yeah, thank you. Thumbs up are appreciated, guys. Very, 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 very much. Part two, I'm going to do like the day with, I'm going to interview, it's going to be rolling into Slab City, meeting Kaz, and that's a good time. I was glad to finally meet him. You'll get the view going into Slab City, meeting Kaz. You'll get a good look at Kaz's compound up there. And a really nice thing about Kaz is he has a place that sits on top of a bluff. It's probably, I want to say, 20 feet above the floor of the desert there. So he has a nice vantage point to see sunsets. I mean, he's got a great place to be living on there. So I'm going to go through the day with Kaz. We did end up going over to a guy named Rabbit. Can't remember his channel name. And this guy shows, you're not going to believe this guy and what he's done to his property. Not his property, but the land that he lives on. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Nice to see you. You're not going to believe, this is about a 20-minute video, and I was fighting constant overheating problems with the phone. I couldn't shoot in 4K, so I shot in 1080p, and I had to continuously put the air conditioner on the car and cool down the phone. They don't perform well in hot weather. But this video, and I really want you to see this guy, and there's 3 people that live there, a husband, wife, and this Jesse and Ryan, and I think Paul's the last guy. Ryan's the one that gave me a tour of what they're doing at that property, and it's absolutely amazing. You got to see this video because for me it's going to be how well you can live in Slab City, and this crew has taken this to levels where their place almost feels like a home. It's a lot of square footage. It has water system for misting and keeping cool. It just has sitting out areas, shaded areas. He raises poultry and ducks, got big tortoises. Jesse does macrame. It's just, you got to see this video of how well, that you can live in Slab City. It is pretty amazing. So thank you. I got a moderator in the chat this morning. So thank you very much. So that's going to be a separate video, and it floored me. I wasn't expecting. And thumbs up are appreciated, guys, if you're coming in. Picked up a lot of trolls recently too on the channel. Why? I have no idea, because I don't bother anybody. I don't talk about anybody. I just do my own thing. But trolls be trolls, and that's the way it is. So definitely want to check out that video. Hey Katie Live, thank you. Yep, glad to do a morning one here. I've been kind of scared, so I had a lot of people messaging me, are you okay? Did you get back okay and everything? Everything last night. We have a moderator in here. We have a moderator. It's a secret moderator here. So love you, Johnny. Yeah, lots of fools in the world. Anyway, check out that video. I think it's called Rabbit's Life or something. I'll check the channel name. I'll have the link below. But this guy's even dug down 20 feet. Think about this, by hand. Digging down 20 feet to build a cool storage for underneath of his property. Can you imagine that? By hand, digging steps down, and you look down there and it's like 20 feet down there. It just amazes me. I said, you must be out, you're a hell of an engineer. And she had his gal he lives with had another, I can't remember, something like wannabe engineer or something like that. But it was it was an amazing thing. Thank you, Shar. Hey, how you doing, Betty? Yeah, sending love from the Bay Area. Thank you, Yo. Thank you, Yo Daddy. Obviously, you picked up tons of new people lately on the channel, but anytime you travel, you're going to pick up a lot of people. Sweet Pineapple. Hey, Cinnamon, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You have to dig deep, and yeah, you got to, surprisingly not deep. He says you go down a certain 20 feet and it'll be 55 degrees down there, which is pretty amazing. To me, that's going to be a great video. That's going to be a great video because it really features just about everything that they did on that property. Now, oh well, thank you. Now, if I had not known Kaz, there's no way I would have gotten into, I wouldn't even know this guy existed, right? And see his property. I got CJ in here. Hey, CJ, how you doing? I would have not gotten into his property. There's no way, but because you know somebody, it makes all the difference in the world. We're getting into places, so that is going to be an amazing. That's going to be an amazing video when that comes out. I'm looking forward to posting that for you. How you doing, Lulu? How are you? Good afternoon, Simple Hazard. Yeah, Rabbit Side. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, Rabbit Side. Yeah, so that's going to be a great video. And it showcases the whole operation. It's friggin' allergies. Hello, Banana Bicycle Seed. How are you? That's going to be a good showcase video because I didn't know people could live that well and carve out such a lot. They've got a dunk tank that they can sit in, like a 300-gallon trough they used to feed cattle out to water cattle and things. I mean, they got misting systems to keep cool. All wired, all solar, all electrical. It's an amazing place. Now, the next thing, I sat down, I wanted to get to know Kaz, and I wanted you guys to get to know Community Kaz out in Slab City. So I sat down with him, and I interviewed him pretty thoroughly. You know, his background, why he would come to Slab City, how he's liked it there, does he always want to be there? Why do you think Slab City has the reputation that it has? He's got a lot of thoughts on things. He went to a graveyard stream with you. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Ghostbox, yeah, absolutely, CJ, absolutely. Yeah, it's just too hot. Hey, Silver Diamond. Hey, Elmer, how are you? I did make it out to Slab City. Yes, I did. Yeah. We don't know. There's a lot of clone accounts and things like that. We'll know, but that's the real CJ because he's talking about You know, I know he wanted to do cemetery chooches and all that, so that's cool. So let's see. Yeah, it's CJ. Hope you went to the library. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But I'm just telling you the things that are coming up here. So there will be an interview with Kaz, and yeah, I mean my camera was whirling all day, but I still had a blast. I didn't feel like I was doing a lot of video. But we're doing Kitchen Stadium on the road. Okay, the Kaz's Kitchen. And I think you guys are going to enjoy watching him in Kitchen Stadium. I put the whole focus on him as he did the ribs all day. We were back and forth attending to the ribs, and then he made his jalapeno mac and cheese, which was great. And he made coleslaw too. So I'm going to have a whole thing of Kitchen Stadium on the road, the Kaz edition, because I know you guys like Kitchen Stadium. And you're going to enjoy the feature of, hey Quirky, how are you? You're going to enjoy the feature of seeing him in Kitchen Stadium. That's going to be a great video. And I videoed through the day as he built that meal. We would come back because he had to baste the ribs and then come back and do other things, start to prepare the sides and all that. And he ended up feeding, and he puts the word out on Facebook that I'm cooking tonight, and he puts the menu out. I'm having jalapeno ribs, I'm having jalapeno mac and cheese and coleslaw, and within 5 minutes he's sold out. So you'll see me eating and hanging out with a bunch of pretty good sized crew down there, so that made it fun. Yeah, Slab City empties out. That's right, Nomadic. Yep, empties out this time it does empty out this time of year. Hey Opiami, how are you? Good to see you this morning. That's going to be a whole separate other video. And the other one will just be the whole day. Now people say, where did you go? Well, I went over to the Handlebar, which is, it's more of a soda bar and things like that. They're not licensed to sell alcohol and things, but it was a good time. It's a hangout place there, the Handlebar. A lot of people said, did you go to the library? Yes, I went to the library. Did you meet Cornelius Van Gogh? Yes, I did. I have been a sometime supporter of her channel, and I put some money in her hand. I kind of caught her off guard. She said she was high as you know what, so that was just short to go in and just see her dog and see her, and yeah, that went okay. But you can't, because the library's closed. It has a closed sign out front of it. Because I was with Kaz, I was able to go down there and check out the library, so you can see that video and put a little money in her hand for her life, because I've enjoyed her content down there. Well, thank you, Pizza Kitty. You are sweet. So is Susie. Yeah, now 107 before May 1st. Yeah, it's 98 in the shade right here. The Vegas drive time, I don't even want to look at it. It's pretty brutal. It's a pretty brutal drive. It's 4 hours or something, so I don't even want to think about it. I'm all gassed up, ready to go. Everybody here is complaining about gas prices here in Palm Springs, and yeah, it's insane. It's like $4.20 a gallon around town here now. So a lot of RVers are complaining and moaning. Hey, Miss Thang, how are you doing, Hazel? Good to see you. So I don't mind the heat. It gets up to 110. Then I start to have an issue. And man, when that sun goes down, you'll see when we're eating dinner down at Slab City at Kaz's compound. When we're eating dinner there and that sun's dipping over the Salton Sea and you get that orange and red fiery glow, it really is beautiful, and it was a beautiful way to end my trip. Well, that's what I'm gonna do, Cobra John. It's gonna be it's gonna be crazy in Vegas, and a lot of my time's gonna be editing. Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna be um, doing a ton of content in Vegas because I got enough stuff to fill up the next few days out of Slab City. No, I don't hit casinos. I'm not really a gambler person. I don't really enjoy gambling that much. So I don't really. I didn't. They have the agua caliente, which is a huge word, but I'm not much of a. I don't really enjoy. I get too bored gambling. Way too bored. Yeah, thank you, Hot Frog. Yeah, so I have high blood pressure and a sunbag. Yeah, I hear you. Let it go. So there's going to be a lot of great videos coming up from Slab City. I was fighting overheating problems on the phone all day. It's one of the problems. Shoot, any camera would have suffered out there in the heat. Plus, when you're shooting 20-minute interviews and recording content, it gets very, very these smartphones it's just a processor in there, and like all hot processors, it just starts to overheat and your phone will shut down. You can't charge it. Yeah, it's the humidity in the south. Yeah, there were a lot of flies, Betty Smith. There were lots and lots and lots of flies. Okay, thank you, Pineapple. They have this one fly. It's called a bomber fly. bomber, like a dive bomber. And the thing's got really big eyes, and it's a huge fly. And they say, if that thing lights into you, luckily I didn't get bitten by one of them. One of them landed on me, but I was able to knock it off before. But I wouldn't say there's a ton of them. But I would say, you're constantly, not constantly, but swatting away flies and all that. So. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Silver Diamond. Terrible. Okay. Yeah. You want to just try the poker slots? I'll do that. Sharon, thank you for your kindness. Sharon ordered me a couple rompers. That was very, very sweet. Jody sent me a link. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. What is that? John? Yeah, Johnson, Nate. Danny, yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. There's going to be a lot coming up. So how you doing, James NorCal dude in the chat? Another person I've been fortunate enough to meet. So the highlights: definitely meeting Charles Richardson, definitely meeting High Watch out here in Palm Springs, and then of course Kaz. I've got 2 more people to meet in Vegas. New to me, but not new on the channel here. So I'm hoping one of them not going to be on camera, and that's fine. Probably one of them will be. So that might be as early as this evening. I'm going to be meeting up with Mr. I know Mr. Z tonight. I don't know what Monkey Boy status is. So there's some scorpions. Yeah, there's definitely some weird thing. Got your first vaccine? Yeah, it's the second shot second shot sometimes will wing you. That's the one that really, that's the real fire in the hole vaccine. That's the one there. So I'm very proud of the content that I got. It's going to be a great way to help Kaz build up his channel. He works pretty hard on his stuff, and I think the Kitchen Stadium on the road will be very fun to see Kaz. He's very colorful. He has a little bit of colorful language when he's when he's cooking and stuff like that, which makes the whole thing. And then eating with, he puts the word out on the day if he's going to do a meat in your mouth dinner. He just puts it out on Facebook community posts, and people just instantly sign up for his meals. And I think we had 9 people last night that were dining off of the ribs, so it helps him put a little money in his pocket too. He's a pretty entrepreneurial guy. It depends what it is, Pizza Kitty. I can't guarantee I'll answer every question, but I will certainly try. So that's for sure. I will certainly do my best, and thumbs up are appreciated, guys, if you're coming in. I know I feel like I've been separated from you guys. I've been very low key on lives, but I did put on my community post that it would be difficult for me to do a live stream because honestly, the recorded content has better legs on YouTube, and it's more people will watch it in the future, and that's I think very important. So, see Slab City, yeah, see it from my perspective, yeah. So you will see that sky's blue because it's the absence of something on a wavelength or something. I don't know. Ask me how many licks it takes to get to the center of Tootsie Roll Pop, and I'll tell you 227 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. I'm not going to get the vaccine. What made you decide? Pizza Kitty, I'm a huge believer in the science of immunology, epidemiology, virology. I don't think it's rocket science to contain a little bit of something and introduce that into the body in a safe form to spur a protective reaction, okay, to be able to form barriers of defense. There's nothing new about epidemiology. There's nothing new about the art of immunology. The hardest thing is isolating the virus and capturing some of that and then introducing it in a form that's not going to kill you but elicit a protective response to build up antibodies to that potential disease. So I think if you really understand, you'll hear people saying they're putting a chip into you, they're doing this, they don't have time, they didn't have time. And speed has nothing to do, I don't think, with the vaccine. You either have a success or you don't, whether it took 2 months or 1 year. If it works, it works. And I think it's working great. Our numbers continue to come down in a lot of this country, while the numbers in India and other places are just off the hook. So I guess that's my roundabout way. I've always taken every vaccine I can always get. Pneumonia vaccine for you get to a certain age, the Tdap, tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis, and all that. So all the variants and strains, opiami, I'm imagining come fall or winter there'll be another follow-on dose for and I'll line up for that as they identify and fold in more variants into the future vaccine. It'll just, to my mind, provide continuing protection. So no, I don't think I've never seen anybody grow an arm out of a neck on any vaccination. To my mind, there's ones that are much more have more traditional reactions, like the varicella to chicken pox and things like that. People, to me, that's a much more problematic vaccine than a simple influenza vaccine. It just doesn't seem that complicated to me. So, but I'm not a doctor. So yeah, I drank 10 bottles of water yesterday. What is that? 169 fluid ounces. That's well over, that's like a gallon and a half of water. So that's why I got it. So I'm happy I did. Well, thank you, Bo. I'm not smart. I've just lived a long time, relatively speaking. So if you live long enough, you do less stupid stuff, hopefully, and you learn a few more things in life. So you got to have it, big dog, and it's just a constant reminder to hydrate. Went over to Rabbit's side. The gal that lives there, Jessie, immediately puts a water bottle in my hand I mean, it's a form of hospitality there. So I think I've captured some great clips. Now Vegas is going to be very low key. I don't want to flood the channel with just a lot of blather and dribble. I think I'm going to focus a lot on the editing, so I'm not, jumping ahead. It's hard. I mean, I still got videos from Palm Springs that haven't gone up here yet. I got another restaurant review. I have, another rather obscure piece of Palm Springs in terms of a famous person's home here, thanks to High Watch, that I was able to bring to light. Slab City went well. We're not legally allowed to own bulletproof vests. I never heard that, Susie. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Vanilla Rain. It's like pray for our, what is that? Jimmy Hudson. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Johnson. Damn. Yeah, there you go, both. Age equals intelligence. Yeah, that's true. Susie, I found, like I said, I went into Rabbit's home, and it's the closest thing to home that you'll ever see in Slab City, in my opinion. This guy's Imagineer, right? Something like an Imagineer, and he's always doing something to improve. It just blew me away, his place, and it's worth that video to check out his place. They threw a water bottle in my hand right away. You go into the handlebar and a can of soda is only $1. I mean, what the hell, right? But they take time and they talk to you, and that's real nice. I really enjoy that. I just throw in a little cinematic crap here and there as the storyline unfolds. And then we end up eating dinner with the sun gone down on the Salton Sea, and it's just a beautiful thing to see the silhouettes against the sky, and it's just good. So Vegas is going to be like my editing place. Will we go live? Will we live stream? Yeah, we will. We'll do some chooching. It's that time of the season now for the back alley chooches, and that's prime time coming up now for some of that stuff. So, yeah, I heard his home burned down. Sorry to hear that. Dog killed everything. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's a. He lost everything. Hey, Tanya Z, how you doing? Stuff happens, right? Hopefully he had insurance and get his life together and all that. I don't know. It's just a bad situation. It's amazing here in Palm Springs. They don't really ever have a water shortage, being getting their fill off of the Colorado River. It's pretty amazing here. How green everything is. It's like totally different to NorCal. They're always squawking about water shortages and all that. Hey, Emerald Isle. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. Hey, Sherry. That's going to be good. So, yeah, I don't want to get anybody's expectations up for Vegas. It's more important on this trip now. This will be like a little timeout spot to get caught up on videos. And then more content's coming. I hope to roll out of Vegas on Monday and go up to Goldfield and look around Goldfield on Monday, and may or may not stop at the Goldfield Hotel there. I'm not sure. And then on the Tonopah, get some video there. That's where the Clown Motel is. I'd like to try to do a scary kind of feature there with the music and the video editing and all that to kind of put something spooky together. Then it'll be on to Reno and then back home. So we still got a long way to go. Now, I bet the van has been running good. I've really been shocked. I want to get new tires on the front of the van. They're not bad, but I was really worried about bottoming out in Slab City. The roads are rough. When you leave Neyland and you drive into Slab City, the road is terribly rough. And I didn't want to pop a tire because they doesn't carry a spare in here, and you have to have road service come out, and they got to tow you in someplace. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's what I do, Tanya. I've done that before. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Now, I'm going to take it when I get off of here, my Claritin, yeah. I'm going to take that. I might take it right now. I think I'm allergic. There's something in the desert. You would think that nothing grows out here, but it's kind of insane. Pop one of those bad boys. So there won't be that much, do a morning shoot with you guys, a morning stream. At that time, I'll be popping videos from finishing up Palm Springs and then dropping the Slab City stuff. I want to make sure when I drop the Slab City stuff, because every one is a fairly long video, that put one of them a day up there, maybe two a day up there, and keep the flow going of that. So I know all the desert plants are flowering. Yes, they are. Yeah, I'm getting sun all right. It's crispy when it's 107 out. It's 98 in the shade right now here. So I want to thank Kaz for a wonderful day yesterday. Taking time. Plus I had that coffee with cream, real cream today. Taking the time to go around with me while he had to run. We had to run back and forth to his site. He had to fool with the smoker. Then we go out for 45 minutes and have to come back and fiddle with the smoker, and then we're out doing this and doing that. I met some cool people from another camp. I dined with them last night. You'll see some of them on the they were pretty cool. But again, I don't go sticking a camera in somebody's face unless they're comfortable with it. So a lot of people were hesitant to talk. No, I'm not going to be in a van. It's just not going to cut it, Patricia. I got a great deal. So I'm going to be in a motel. I need to edit. I need to be in comfort. I want to be in the pool. Want to hang out and just chill out and get my videos edited, because I got a ton of editing coming up. If you're going to make good content, it takes time to do it. I don't just slap clips together. As you guys know, I like to tell a storyline. I like to see the real Slab City, not the sensationalized one. Using your I'm using my comp. Yeah. Oh, you can't get sun-kissed, you get burnt to a crisp. Sorry to hear that. I've gradually moderated my sunshine, because I don't fool myself. I see people around here that look like lobsters that have come into here. And I'll go out for maybe an hour from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and that's it. And that's enough. You just build it up slowly. You're not damaging yourself. And I got bigger fish to fry. Been meeting people, out making content and all that, so I don't really have a crap load of time to pull sit. I will in Vegas. I definitely will in Vegas. So we'll try to do an interesting chooch. I still don't think it's worth a cemetery chooch. It's too early in the season for the the black widow's got to get big and juicy. Okay, and that's usually August, September, and into October. They get nice and plump and fat, and they hang good on there. I know people love the cemetery chooch Vegas. I will try to find some new feature or some new angle on Vegas to do. I'm not going into the tunnels. Ain't gonna do that. Oh, why don't you go into the tunnel? No, I'm not gonna do that. It's not my thing. Yeah, the cemeteries. Do you ever swing? Do you, Dick? No. I've had plenty of chances to get picked up down here. I'll tell you that. Palm Springs looks like a definite hookup place, though. I've not been hurting for attention. The times I am at the pool, and it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. But I'm more interested in bringing content and mucking around with all that. You get to a certain, you get to an age where you value companionship more and things, and that's the stage I am, meeting people and having friends. Just think, I can roll into Slab City, I got friends. I can roll into Palm Springs, I got friends. I can roll into LA, I got friends. San Diego, I got friends, right? Carolina, I got, the list just goes on, and these people have opened their homes to me. High Watch has cooked a meal for me. Kaz is cooked for me. I mean, to me, that's the real fantastic that's the best part of YouTube. For me, is being able in the future to know I go to this town, that town, here and there, and people are like, yeah, come and see me. They're happy. Kaz was like, man, Rosie, it's been almost 6 years. You were so close in 2019 when you were down in the desert. Oh, you kind of broke my heart not to come down. The Kaz ain't gay, just in the sense that we followed each other for, a lot of years. So, I've been invited to stay at his camp and enjoy the facility. And I think that's pretty wild. I think that'll make a great future video, spending a week down in Slab City and living the life, the outdoor shower, the canals, all that kind of crap. I think that'll be good. You do lose some people, make new friends to keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. That's right. Thank you, Yo Daddy. Rhyolite, I'm afraid, Cinnamon Hot. They've kind of, I don't know. I got to tell you, it's not the kind of place. It's going to be 110 degrees on the desert floor there, Rhyolite, and I don't really cotton to that. That's more like in October, November. My hometown of Oxnard, but I think it's I think the Oxnard's pretty cool. You got Vandenberg there. Tony Zappo guy went crazy. There'll be a story to come out. Take my metal detector out. It is nice to have friends. I mean, that's it. Give respect. That's right, Tanya. Give respect, get respect, and keep yourself out of the mainstream of drama. Too many people think that you have to have drama to drive views, and it does drive it on the short term. But it's not going to help you grow a channel in the sense that you're showcasing videos of places that, like, for example, what did I put up? The Honey Restaurant, Honey's Bistro and Grill in Encinitas. Only about 300 or 400 people have checked that out so far, but I guarantee you look back over that a year from now, and that thing will be up 5, 6, 10,000 views on something like that, because that's helpful to people. It's not drama, so it doesn't drive views in the short term, but over the long term, that stuff. Kaz and I were talking about channels and our philosophies on building a channel and why I do less live streaming and more videography, because I have more control over the product that you guys see. Yes, you do, Shimei. You're awesome. Thank you. All of you guys, I'm appreciating. Not every topic's going to appeal to every person. I get that. Especially when I'm eating the blueberry pancakes here. And the next place I'm eating blueberry pancakes, right? I could be the #1 blueberry pancake reviewer in the history of the world, right? How you doing? How you doing, Jimmy? Yeah, thank you, Jen. And for those who have hit the PayPal, let me reiterate again, that's been very appreciated. I'm lucky I have some really wonderful people that are able to reach in and give a little bit of support. The view, of course, and being here is always the most important thing, but it has been really appreciated to me. You know, I've not been monetized since March 1st. Hopefully in about 15 days or so that'll be rectified, but it's been a great help and I'm appreciative of that. Hey, eyeliner, what's up? Happy Meal. Flashlight in her vase, but she didn't run away. Yeah, they're putting a feature on me on the PayPal. Don't worry about it. I'm not here to ding it. Dan Noyes, ABC 7 News out of San Francisco, contacted me. They're going to be using a lot of my video footage of that confrontation that I had in Petaluma that time with the pop-up protests that they had down there. So hopefully he'll get back to me. He's putting a piece together. He's a feature reporter for ABC 7 out of San Francisco, so he contacted me. So kind of looking forward to that. So other than that, yeah, thank you. I'm not one to hit that, and people know what the story is on that. And just I'll tell you, I like hanging out and bullshitting with you guys. I mean, that is really great. If you do a whole day of videography like I did yesterday, let me tell you, you are damn happy to just hit that go live button and just hang out and touch base with you guys, because I miss you. I feel like we do so much daily, year in and year out, that I can never give up live streaming. It's too much of a way to interact with you guys. You give me ideas of things that I should see, and not everybody's going to Gmail me, do this, do that, and it's a great way to have instantaneous communications with us. Love you too, Linda. It's been a great addition. So yeah, I always appreciate I'm always lucky I have I missed you guys, so I appreciate it. So we'll be seeing Mr. Z tonight, but please remember, most of my time is going to be dedicated. We will be doing the live streams. I do want to try to migrate them over to the Murphy channel, to the Rosie Murphy channel. So I think what I'll do, if I do one on this trip, I'll put up a community post telling people tonight I'm going to go live on the Rosie Murphy channel. I'll provide the link so you guys can come over, because I would like to gradually segregate sort of the recorded content from our our fun streams. I've said that for a year. I haven't done it. I may not do it. I don't know. But I'll be putting more of the B stuff, restaurant reviews, and after today up there and all that. Yeah, thank you, Kimia. I gamble a little bit, Joe. I get too bored. I get too bored gambling, honestly. I can sit down. If I had unlimited money, I tell you, I could sit at a slot machine for maybe a half hour, maybe an hour if I'm really pressed. But beyond that, I can't be, I got to be doing stuff. I got to be walking around. I got to be checking out stuff. You'd like to see me throw the dice? Every time I've tried to record, look at my Lake Tahoe adventure, my cinematic Lake Tahoe feature. You'll see me. I did a close-up at the crap table of somebody throwing the dice in slow motion and stuff. But they instantly shut you down in there, so it's very hard to do that. Get that. Circus. All right. Hey, Amy. No bingo. Yeah. No Bingo. Thank you, Toodles. Good to see you. I do enjoy playing craps. But take care, Elmer. But the craps, you can win money real quick, but you can lose it real quick too. You can have a ton of bets up on the table, and all of a sudden somebody throws a 7, and all those bets come down. You never know when somebody's going to hold the dice for 45 minutes or an hour, and you just don't know. And you can make a fortune in that time. You can make a fortune. Yeah, I've done plenty of recording, and they were nice enough to let me record when I got paid off for my Royal Flush. That was pretty cool. They didn't care, so they were cool about that. So I'm going to go about 5 more minutes. Unfortunately, I'm going to be crossing in the hottest part of the day. I don't know what the adventure is going to be like to Las Vegas. I'll be happy to get there. Probably take an afternoon dip in the pool and then meet up with Mr. Z. I have another YouTuber, kind of a surprise one. You all know her, that I want to meet tonight. And then I have another one that kind of popped up and surprised me, a good friend of the channel too, that wants to meet. So the night that we're down streaming down on the strip, we'll be hopefully we'll be able to meet up with her. She does not want to be on camera, which is fine, but just to be able to meet her, it's an honor when somebody says, hey, I would like to meet you, I'm going to be where you are, and that's good. I think that's the greatest part of the whole thing. That's a lot of fun too. I mean, snuff. Oh, that's Happy Meal. He's been Happy Meal came with the place. He was a backbone troll of the RV community. He's I hate to shame. He's a big fat whale of a guy that lives down in Texas that can't get out for his health, but enjoys trolling other people. Doesn't really do anything or go anywhere, but just kind of a simpleton. But it's okay. He kind of comes with the place. I've known him for a lot of years. So, yeah, EJ, I'm just about to head out. I'm about to head out on my way in just a couple minutes here. I'm all gassed up. I have to say the van has been running good. It's kind of scary when you go down like Route 111 South down into Neyland, and you're out on this. I mean, there's no street lights, no nothing. You're rolling by the Salton Sea. It's kind of spooky out there. And then you get in and out of Slab City, and the roads are so rough. And I'm just worried about this van is not built for off-road, but it did the job. It did the job. I'm never mad, Mr. Sniffles. You hope I would be. But in all the years that I've known you, you've never been able to trigger me. So that's why you don't come around. You pick on the soft underbelly of others, because that's all the skill set you have in life is to be a low-level troll. Nervous road trips along with your break. It was, I'll tell you, Angelica, it was a little nerve-wracking. I kept hoping, because this vehicle doesn't have the capacity for a spare tire. I kept hoping I don't blow a tire down here. So I'm gonna be screwed. Don't let it go. Don't even pay attention. Mr. Sniffles just wants to get the attention on the chat. Best thing that always drives Mr. Sniffles is just ignore him, and then he doesn't get any traction in the chat, and then he just moves on. He's one of Tribe's old pals from a tribe called Cookie and that crew. So the Salton Sea, but it stinks, the Salton Sea. I didn't spend a lot of time. What's up, Tribe? I think Tribe is happy with myself. I didn't spend a lot of time down on Salton Sea. There wasn't a lot to see there. How many screwed up trailers can you do? No, I don't think I want to strap a spare tire on Joni. I got Roadster. I mean, I don't really care. I don't really care. So it's just, hey, how you doing? How you doing, Molasses Cookies in the chat? Good to see you, honey. I hope you're doing well. Hope that you are doing well. Awesome to see you. I was wondering where you've been. I haven't been in too many chats lately. So, hey Beatles, how you doing? Hey Scottish. Well, thank you, Mr. Bill. Yeah, I like Tribe. It is amazing. Everywhere a Happy Meal comes in here for the first time in a year, and there's Tribe. Right. Let's do a coefficient of correlation, and the correlation coefficient on that. What is it? 1.01 to 1. I like Tribe though. Yeah, thank you, EJ. So I'm just going to be working on doing a lot of editing up there. So don't expect a ton of content. Just we'll do the streams and hanging out. I think tonight, the night time's a good time for the, the back alley tours of Vegas. People seem to really enjoy that. Enjoy that the most. Anyway, it has been an hour. If you haven't thumbs up the chat, please do so. I appreciate everybody being here today. So I'm going to go ahead and get on the road. I don't anticipate any problems. I think the vehicle's doing magnificently. It's just, you never know, heat, tires, and things like that, how things go. This guy's doing. Smash his vehicle. Am I going to get stream sniped here? I don't know. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day and see you in Vegas. I have a quick review coming up after this on Elmer's Restaurant here. And if you don't like blueberry pancakes, don't watch it. All right, everybody. Take care.